Alright, what's good, people? This your boy Mike P 1981, and today I want to talk about the artistry of Last of Us and why people are so naive and passive about Ellie, which is the main protagonist of Last of Us on the cover of the Last of Us, the artistry. Now, first of all, people who are against a female protagonist on the cover of any particular game is an idiot, is very pessimistic, and is very misogynistic when it comes to gaming. You have two thoughts, you have two assumptions when it comes to a game: the game recover and the quality of the game. When it comes to the quality of the game, people would have the feeling that, is it a good game? Does it have good physics? Does it have good graphics? When it comes to the cover, oh wow, I like the cover. I like the cover of the game. But when it comes to the female protagonist, wow, the first thing they would project, the first thing they would assume is that a female protagonist is not good in terms of selling more profit. As soon as you get into a store, for example, let's say for example GameStop or Walmart or either Best Buy, you go into inside the store and look at the game cover, you would automatically see that, okay, this is cool, but I'm not interested. I don't have an interested in the game. You probably think that the game sucks, but on the other hand, your mind is telling you that, oh, I just saw the game, the trailer of the game. I just saw the gameplay, and it looks so amazing. It looks so realistic, and it's very odd and it's very pessimistic into this day. Um, if you haven't seen the trailer of Last of Us, make sure you go out and watch the trailer. You must be an idiot if you haven't seen the trailer. You must be very pessimistic or something. You must be out of your mind. But I'm just joking. I'm just playing. But if you haven't seen Last of Us the trailer, make sure you go out and watch the trailer, because it would like thrill you. It makes you want to buy the game. It makes you have confidence of buying the game. You have much confidence in it. Once I saw the trailer of the game, it came out. It first came out of E3 of 2011, which is last year, and it came out again in 2012, which is on the Video Game Awards, which is the world premiere. Based on the gameplay, based on the graphics, based on the trailer of Last of Us, I was just so amazed by it. I was just like, oh my god. I was just so thrilled. I was like, it's gonna be much bigger. It's gonna be like, and this is like the most anticipated game of 2013. And next year is gonna be a lot more crazy. It's gonna be a lot more like ridiculous. Seriously, just crazy, just rotten, just really crazy gear for gamers. But with a female protagonist, they feel like the gaming company feel like, if you put a protagonist inside, I mean, on a gaming cover, it's gonna profit no money. It's gonna profit less money. But I feel like just because you have a female protagonist doesn't mean it's gonna be bad, because the quality of the game does matter. When it comes to the cover of the game, when it comes to the cover of the game, the artistry of the game, it shows it projects that it's gonna have good storytelling. Now all it's gonna is, just because you have the artistry of the gaming cover doesn't mean it's gonna have good storytelling and gameplay. It's just based on how it's gonna be projected, based on the cover. Say for example, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. When you first look at Grand Theft Auto, the gaming cover, or GTA 5, you may think of one thing. You may think it's going to be violence. You may think it's going to be more more like uh crimes. It's going to be more gang related. It's going to be more family related. It's going to be more funny. It's going to be more serious. It's going to be more whatever it is. But with Last of Us, it's going to be like more problem solving when it comes to the gameplay. Now, Uncharted 3 and Uncharted 2 is a very good game when it comes to the storytelling and the gameplay. The gameplay is very fun. Now, with the gameplay, it it's not easy. It's gonna be a bit challenging when you play it at first, but it helps you to grow and is solving problems on certain situations in terms of gameplay, and you have to really think outside of your mind, outside of the box. I'm just gonna give a snippet of this article, and I'm just gonna post a link at the bottom of the description. Make sure you read it, make sure you look at it, and I'm gonna prove my point. It says, read this right quick. It says, according to actress Ashley Johnson, who provided the voice and motion capture of Ellie, this is just an example of large problem when dealing with the portrayal of females in video games. As a female gamer, you definitely have your viewpoints of how women are portrayed in the video games. In video games, typically they are overly sexualized. Damsel in distress, simply there to be love interest. There may even be one female in the game who's a bad blank, as opposed to just another male character. It does bother me, which is another thing that attracts me is to this game and Naughty Dog's game in general. Now, Naughty Dog is doing a very good job in terms of differentiating in a way that would capture the audience in terms of the artistry of putting a female protagonist. You have a few female protagonists that's in certain games. Say, for example, Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is just, I haven't played Tomb Raider, and Tomb Raider is supposed to come out in March of next year. I don't know which specific date, but it's supposed to come out of March of 2013. Lara Croft is like one of the most sensational characters in gaming history. But Lara Croft, like when I first played Tomb Raider, I was just so blown away by it. Tomb Raider, I haven't played I played the demo, but I actually haven't played the real game. It's very fun, it's very adventurous. Same thing with Last of Us. It is very adventurous, and I have so much high expectations of the game. They have all these male protagonists in all games. I'm not saying all male protagonists just because you have a male protagonist in every artistry cover doesn't mean it's going to be having a bad quality of the game. But I'm gonna read some more. It says, I'm just gonna give it a little bit of snippet of it, but I'm just gonna read a little bit of it. But Druckmann is fighting back on the notion that a female lead can't sell games off the shelf. I believe there's a misconception that if you put a girl or a woman on the game cover, the game will sell less. I know I've been in a discussion where we have been asked to push Ellie to the back, and everyone at Naughty Dog just flat out refused. And I applaud Naughty Dog for that. And Naughty Dog is just doing a very good job in terms of differentiating a new way of gaming, a new way of putting a female protagonist. And tell me what you think about this video. Subscribe, comment, and tell me what you think about a female protagonist on the cover of Last of Us. I'm out. Peace.